Well, we are coming up on 9:41 here on your Wednesday. Today is a WJZ alert day. A pretty beautiful live look outside, but yes, it is hot and sticky already. Many of you, most of you are already in the 80s. We're headed for the 90s. The humidity, though, making it feel more like the triple digits. The second half of the day, storms are going to fire up late afternoon. Best bet is towards the evening hours. Damaging winds are the main threat. Two different batches of storms, the second batch moving through a little bit later. There's the potential for severe storms. That does drop off, though, well into the late night hours when we lose that instability because we lose the daytime heating that these storms really need to thrive on. The severe weather outlook from the Storm Prediction Center giving it most of the state yellow. Yellow is that slight risk. We think of that as a 2 out of 5 on the scale, 5 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. For Maryland, the main severe threat, damaging winds. Some hail is possible, an isolated tornado is possible, but the threats for both of those are lower than the damaging winds. So we're talking about down power lines, down tree limbs. Both of those are possible. We're also going to get some heavy downpours. Baltimore, we're at 84. Our friends in Annapolis, just a couple degrees cooler for you. 82 in Easton, 80 on the dot in Hagerstown. Salisbury at 83, Ocean City, good for you. You are at 74, so you enjoy that cooler air. The future cast, so we do see this cloud cover moving in. Remember, we love the clouds on a day like today because that would limit the instability, which would limit the severe threat. We see this batch of storms starting to fire up right around 5, 6 o'clock. Then we get a little bit of a break, and the storms are trending a little bit later on. So later in the night, closer to 8, 9 o'clock, we see this batch head in our direction and then hit us closer to midnight. Southern Maryland dealing with these strong to severe storms into the early morning hours of Thursday. On the futurecast, you can see that for Thursday, once we're done with that wet, stormy weather, the clouds move out of here during the day. And what we can't see, though, is that the temperatures and the humidity are also going to back off. Our favorite forecast. So we're out for a walk forecast featuring Smokey and Duke, both equally adorable in very different ways. And if you're going to be out and about with your pets today, it is going to be hot and sticky. So maybe make it a brief walk. Certainly stay hydrated. Remember, the cement is going to be very, very hot for our four-legged friends' paws, so watch out that way. And they're going to need a big break in the AC with lots of water as they come home for their walk as well.